The Lucile Flanders Award is named after the late Lucile Flanders, matriarch of the Flanders Company for many years after the passing of her husband, Earl Flanders. Lucile's involvement in the motorcycle industry and the Trailblazers dated back to the early days of motorcycling. The prestigious Lucile Flanders Award honors those with the same kind of support and commitment to the sport of motorcycling as Lucile had in her lifetime. And this year, the recipient is our own Judy Whitson. Born March 25, 1941 in Fullerton, California, Judy grew up on a farm in Garden Grove until the age of 12 when she moved to Long Beach. For the next few years, she worked in her father's bar, restaurant, and liquor store while attending school and enjoying teenage adventures. Also around that time, she modeled runway and photography under Barbara Blakely Sinatra. Judy met Ken Maley in 1961 and they were married in '62. Even though her only motorcycle had been a Cushman, she dove into the shoe business with both feet. Judy hosted at least 12 riders at the table every night. They were mostly young, out-of-town racers who stayed at the Maley Ranch while racing at Ascot. Judy was a substitute mom, cook, and launderer. Ken made the shoes, Judy boxed them and shipped them, along with a catalog of other accessories, including complete Speedway motorcycles. Besides keeping the books straight and assisting at Ken's Speedway schools, she worked in the shop as needed, and over the years she learned to arc and gas weld, run the mills and lathe, and clean the shop. As if Judy wasn't busy enough, they bought a leather solo seat and pillion pad business from Ernie Pico. Soon, Judy was stamping seat bases with a punch press, cutting leather and foam, and sewing the seats and pads. She also made prototype seats for Yamaha and Kawasaki, custom bike seats and covers, kept leathers repaired, and number and sponsor patches sewed on for the racers. Judy and Ken attended races several times a year and drove cross-country to Daytona, Houston, and the Midwest and East Coast races for 25 years. Besides helping Ken at the tracks, Judy held an AMA officials card in the 70s and 80s, working sign-up, payoff, scorekeeping, and sound check at speedway and flat track races. Meanwhile, Judy earned her pilot's license in her spare time and started cross-country air racing. She was also a regular at the Trailblazers banquets from the early 60s until 1985, when she and Ken divorced. In 1986, Judy married Steve Woodson, an Anaheim PD detective. Over the years, they had several airplanes and motorcycles, and when they retired, they started writing for aviation magazines. Judy also wrote a history book of her area. Steve knew that Judy missed her many friends at the Trailblazers, and he encouraged her to attend. At the first banquet, as is her habit, Judy offered to help. By the next week, she was on the board as secretary and treasurer. The newsletter was sent only a couple times a year, so she collected email addresses, and now you receive a Trailblazers newsletter twice a month if she has your email. She has arranged the venue and the dinner we're eating, and you probably got your ticket with a smile from Judy when you came in tonight. The Trailblazers proudly honor Judy Whitson with the Lucile Flanders Award for her outstanding lifetime dedication as a motorcyclist, journalist, official, and trailblazer.